What's going on, my wonderful NF family, man? My beautiful outcasts. Y'all see the title? We got NF Lost featuring Hopsin, and I'm guessing this is that callback from, I want to say 2 or 3 songs ago when I seen him writing Lost on the paper at the end, and y'all told me that I think he put Lost in a smiley face, and y'all told me that it was that Hopsin was gonna be featured on one of his songs. So this got to be the one. I'm amped to hear it because I ain't never heard Hopsin before, but I done heard a lot of good things about him. So we finna go ahead and get into it. NF Lost featuring Hopsin. And we got the video.
Look, self-awareness, pride's a coat and yes I like to wear it. Buttoned up, don't like to let no air in, with a pair of gloves that I hope doesn't perish. I discovered though when I get holes in them, and I let joy in, I'm in higher spirits. My mistakes are like a screaming parrot, just repeating lyrics. I can barely bear it when I'm lost.
Okay, oh, y'all know I like to hear that first little opening just to kind of get a feel for it. But I'm noticing these I don't know, some type of hits in the background. It's like doom, 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 and it kind of go back to what I was telling y'all a lot. Well, he kind of in the beginning of a lot of his songs, he'll give us like this small build up, and it constantly grows and grows, and then he hit us with the he hit us with the big oomph. But I wanna go back and listen to those lyrics, some of those lyrics that he said, cause it seemed like he was using some specific metaphors that I want to check out. I see he got all black with the balloons too.
Look, self-awareness, pride's a coat and yes I like to wear it. Buttoned up, don't like to let no air in, with a pair of gloves that I hope doesn't perish. I discovered though when I get holes in them, and I let joy in, I'm in higher spirits. My mistakes are like a screaming parrot, just repeating lyrics. I can barely bear it when I'm lost.
Okay, he said pride is a coat that I like to wear, and he like to have it buttoned up tight with the gloves, making sure nothing else gets inside. So that pride, you know, you wearing that pride, but then he said sometimes it get holes in it. And did he say joy? I think he said joy. I'm gonna back it up again, but he said sometimes it get holes in it and joy seeps in, or sometimes he lets joy in. But I want to hear that one more time.
It's a coat and yes I like to wear it.
Yeah.
Buttoned up, don't like to let no air in, with a pair of gloves that I hope doesn't perish. I discovered though when I get holes in them, and I let joy in, I'm in higher spirits. My mistakes are like a screaming parrot, just repeating lyrics. I can barely bear it when I'm lost. Road is narrow, I'm looking down it like a gun's barrel. Aren't we all searching for the serum that could help us breathe and leave our state of peril? All of us.
Is that still hope? Are we all still searching for that serum? Is that hope that he referring to?
I can barely bear it when I'm lost. Road is narrow, I'm looking down it like a gun's barrel. Aren't we all searching for the serum that could help us breathe and leave our state of peril? All of us have made defensive scarecrows that we scatter around our fields and treat like heroes when they scare away the things that we should cherish, cause we're too embarrassed to admit the fear is that we're lost. Yeah, but what does it matter? I get so combative inside of me. Is a personal canvas, the paint can be flat. I get messy when I start to get rattled. The heart of a savage and quiet when I lurk in the shadow. But something on that up, I don't wanna be over dramatic, but look at the data. It's obvious that humans are fragile. We tend to get mad at the ones that call us out, but the fact is we need someone that'll be honest when we fly off that handle. I admit I throw a fit when I be.
Ooh, I like that. And I told y'all the way that he can do all these different flow switches and stuff like that. That's a skill set that, you know, it ain't. I mean, he make it seem easy now because he done perfected it, but to be able to have all little different flows and stuff and be able to switch kind of mid song like that speaks to the work that NF done put in. But I was noticing too how, you know, going back to how I was saying he was building everything up, and now he done just, you know, he done hit us with it. So he going now, you know, just going back to back to back, and the tempo done picked up more. But also I noticed at the beginning it was real dark and gloomy and stuff as he was walking, but now that the tempo done kind of picked up and it's progressing more, now we starting to get you know, a little bit of sunlight and stuff. But he had another line right there that I want to go back and reference to.
In the shadow, but something on that up. I don't want to be over dramatic, but look at the data. It's obvious that humans are fragile. We tend to get mad at the ones that call us out, but the fact is we need someone that'll be honest when we fly off that handle. I admit.
Right there. You need those people in your life that's gonna hold you accountable. Don't have no yes men, no yes women that always agreeing and thinking that you don't do no wrong, you can't do no wrong. You have people like that in your circle, it's only a matter of time before you start seeing a decline. Like you gotta have those strong people in your circle that's gonna be like respectful, and they gonna hold you accountable as an individual. So I like that.
I'm quiet when I lurk in the shadow. But something on that up. I don't want to be over dramatic, but look at the data. It's obvious that humans are fragile. We tend to get mad at the ones that call us out, but the fact is we need someone that'll be honest when we fly off that handle. I admit I throw a fit when I begin to unravel. Keep my wits spin off the grid, but now I'm back in the saddle. My intent is not to rant, I like to own what I value. I can sit here on the fence and maybe pick up the paddle. I like to roll against the current, that's the way that I travel. Opposite of what the grain has got the brain of a rebel. Take initiative, I'm diligent on every level. I never can settle, I like to keep my foot in the pedal. Yeah, I love to pack arenas and all, but what I really want to do is learn to handle my thoughts and put the reins on them, show them I'm the one that's the boss, and pull them back when they get out of hand and breaking their jaws. I'm taking the flaws and told me I can never revolve, then pull a bane on them, ask them, oh, you think you're in charge? You ought to know better, ain't no way around it, applaud the traits that I want. They say I can't afford what it costs, but man.
Oh man, it's so much. And see, he doing it again in this one, y'all. What I told y'all, it's hard to kind of catch that moment, because like that moment that you want to soak in, because he hitting us with so many different lines back to back, and it just is so much to take in. Like you'll take that one in, but he done hit us with so many more right behind it, man. But I wanna capture some of these points.
I never can settle. I like to keep my foot in the pedal.
Let me go back a little bit more, cause I know he was kind of detailing, like going against the current, and that I done talked about that before, where NF is he one of those artists that don't like to do what all of the other artists or do what everybody else doing. He like to kind of follow his own way, follow his own pattern, blaze his own trail, and he get a lot of pushback and stuff, but he rather go against the current as opposed to like just taking the easy route and just going with the flow of it. So I like how he detailed that.
Unravel, keep my wits spin off the grid, but now I'm back in the saddle. My intent is not to rant, I like to own what I value. I can take you on the fence and maybe pick up the paddle. I like to roll against the current, that's the way that I travel. Opposite of what the grain has got the brain of a rebel. Take initiative, I'm diligent on every level. I never can settle, I like to keep my foot in the pedal. Yeah, I love to pack arenas and all, but what I really want to do is learn to handle my thoughts and put the reins on them, show them I'm the one that's the boss, and pull them back when they get out of hand and breaking their jaws. I'm taking the flaws, and told me I can never revolve, then pull a bane on them, ask them, oh, you think you're in charge? You ought to know better, ain't no way around it, applaud the traits that I want. They say I can't afford what it costs, but I manifested this. Failing's how you grow and learn your lessons, kids. Take the worst and try to make the best of it, cause when you fail, just know that it's a test, and if you can learn to pick yourself back up again and train your brain to not be such a pessimist. It's okay to make mistakes, just don't forget that there's a high road, but I skip the exit when I'm lost. Yeah. When I'm lost. When I'm lost. When I'm lost. When I'm lost. Wow, these burdens are heavy, and I'm hoping it don't bury me.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on before we get in the Hopsin part. Cause a few seconds back, while NF were walking up the mountain, I could see another set of balloons, kind of coming up from the snow, and you could see a person laying down, and I was wondering to myself, like, is that Hopsin that's in the snow? But I just wanted to wait until he got to this portion to see. Let me see, like right here, here go a portion right here. You can see you got the balloons coming out of the snow, and then you got a figure, or a human laying right there in the snow, and you can see it right there too. So I was wondering like how they was gonna lead up to that, but I love that though.
Miss, it's okay to make mistakes, just don't forget that there's a high road, but I skip the exit when I'm lost. Yeah, when I'm lost. When I'm lost. When I'm lost. When I'm lost. Wow, these burdens are heavy, and I'm hoping it don't bury me. I used to be joyful and skip so merrily, but now I'm too cautious and tiptoe carefully. My mind left, and it's nowhere to be found. Am I a big old parody? Cause it's no fair to me. And now I'm at the point where I'm spending $1,000 a week on hypnotherapy. Look, I'm trying to wash away my sins. I got a group of loved ones that ain't my friends. And if I ever take a nail, then they might grin. And they all wanna see me stay in the cage I'm in. So when it come to anybody, there's no trust for no one. Man, so what? My whole plan's to go nuts. My shoulder's ready for most drugs. I'm gon' judge anybody trying to enter my circle with no love. My sanity's gone, I'd rather be torn from this planet they planted me on. Your stats a reward. I'm actually bored with having it so hard.
hearts torn apart from a family that I don't have anymore. Man, hold up. I was living so oblivious with millions, it really was a pity, huh? A pity, huh? It's kinda funny what a penny does, mixed in with a mini buzz. I feel stuck. Life got me by the neck with a blade against it, cause I was running late for the train and missed it. The only thing I feel is pain and vengeance, so I'ma act out like a raging misfit. And every verse I lay gon' stay sadistic. You wanna hate me? Good, great, terrific. You'll never see the day when my anger's dismissed. You better go and change your wish list, cause manifested this. Boy. Do not treat me like some adolescent kid. I am praying to the Lord with the book of James, hoping he go at my testament. This dark cloud, that's my residence. Demons knocking, I don't have to let them in. I done made mistakes day to day, you probably can't relate. I just ain't the same when I'm lost. Yeah. When I'm lost. When I'm lost. When I'm lost. When I'm lost.
Let me see if anything gonna happen. Let me check something real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is that 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Y'all gonna have to let me know, because I know y'all told me that NF like to put a lot of symbolism in his video. So it looks like we got 10 sets of balloons. All of them have 2 per. But I have no idea what that could symbolize, or what. I mean, outside of like the burdens and maybe different people, like with different types of burdens and stuff. But I feel like it's something that's working right here. 10 balloons, 2 per. I don't know if how many songs is on this Hope album? Is 20? Do we got 20 songs on the Hope album, or is it 10 songs on this Clouds mixtape? Like it got to be something working right here, man. But I like this so much, and like just the overall message, like feeling lost, helpless, hopeless, don't know which way to go. But throughout the entire time while they was rapping, they steady climbing up the mountain. And it's like when Hopsin came in, he was like, I don't want my burdens to bury me. And you could see like, he hadn't, it's almost like he hadn't started giving up. The burdens hadn't covered him up. NF came up to him, brushed the snow off, brushed the burdens off on him. He got back up on his feet, got himself back together, and they kept on pushing. Cause sometimes in life, you gonna reach those breaking points, or what's gonna seem like those breaking points where it's like, man, I done did everything I can, I just can't go no further. But then it's that little bit of hope, man, that small, that tiny window of light, man, that hope that just get you back up on your horse, man. You get back on the saddle and just keep it moving. But I definitely love this, and I'm curious to know about those balloons, so hopefully somebody can let me know. But that's gonna do it. I know I done talked a lot in this one, but this was one of the ones where it was so much that like so much underlying things going on in it. But that's gonna do it. We're gonna keep going with this mixtape, this Clouds mixtape, and then we're gonna get into the Hope album. Y'all make sure that y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Stay positive and stay smiling. And without further ado, this is your boy Retro Quin. About.